I just recently got on the Amazon influencer path
Yeah.
where you can talk about a product and then that video gets shown only in your Amazon influencer account and gets connected up to that product. But I have a really strong principle that I'm not going to say things that aren't true. I'm not going to play into that or be part of that advertising concept where someone pays you and then you say something because you're making money from it. I don't want to do that. So I've been walking into this path of monetization through brand partnerships and deals in a slow way to try to figure out how do I bridge that gap between what's authentically true for me, because it's a really high value for me. Honesty, authenticity, those kind of high values for me. And so how do I do that while also feeling like it's important for people who contribute for the good of people's growth, that we be paid and be able to pay our bills and thrive also. So it's been a fine line to walk. And
Yeah, of course. And I'm not sure if I saw this correctly, but when I was researching for this episode, I thought I saw that you sold merch. Do you sell merch as well?
I do have some merch, and it's been a step, again, part of the whole process. I have not been active about selling it, but I do. I have some t-shirts and some things that have slogans on them available, and it's set up, but I haven't marketed it very well yet. But same, like you're saying, I'm trying this little piece. I'm adding this in so that recognizing that it's all part of a long-term process. And now I have this in place, that I've got a storefront and I've got products in it and I've started to add to it, and I can continuously add more. And maybe a year or two from now that will take off, or I'll have more energy to put into it. But I continuously putting the building blocks and the foundational pieces, or putting the foundations in and then adding building blocks to it over time, and continuously going back to looking at this as a long-term path instead of a quick make money, get rich quick or become, whatever. And nothing's quick about it. I look at this process as being a creator, and monetization as a long-term process.
Where do you get your patience from? Because if you read stuff like on Medium or see stuff on YouTube, it's about how to become a creator quickly and monetize quickly and make a bunch of money in your sleep quickly. But you are able to take this long view. But I think I know why. Earlier you said you just have this innate drive to create. You don't create to monetize. You create and you monetize to live, to pay your bills, but you want to create anyway, regardless of the money. Is that correct?
I would say that's true, is that I see being a creator as both healing and to self-expression. I think that's what I said earlier. And I would say that's a good catch on your part, because I think at the essence of it, that's true for me. And that you can zoom that out to a larger philosophical attitude, which is that I see the things that I choose to do as a learning and growth path rather than a results path. And to a fault, I would say, because I can't tell you the number of people who've said, "Oh, I've gotten so much from your content," but there are people who've never hired me or never bought anything. So in some ways, I could probably do a little better on the monetization side, instead of I'm creating this for contribution and for my own self-expression, take advantage of it. But that is what makes it sustainable for me in the long term. I see it as being a growth path. I don't see it as being a matter of, if I don't get to X number of followers or I don't make X number of money, that I've been a failure, because I'm doing it for larger reasons. I'm doing it, like I said, to create a content bank over time, to create, a body of work. And so whether I get followers or make money, I get to still create, I make it so it's win-win. If I don't get followers and I don't make money, I'm still building my body of work. I'm still helping people and contributing to healing in the world and my own self-expression. And I'm getting to have fun and explore and learn for myself.